Hey there guys, my name is Blake, also known as The Nerd, and welcome back to another episode of Minute 39, and the very first episode, and I'm excited to say, in Project DIVA F second. I've been wanting to do this for a long while, ever since I got the games back in October through eBay, so I'm very excited for this episode. Now, this episode, alongside future episodes, will run differently than how I normally would do them for the past 130 episodes, minus a couple exceptions. In the past, I would just have my commentary and then music, but I figured you guys are here mostly for the music and not so much my commentary. So I want to try to balance it out where you guys get primarily a bit more music than my commentary, but I still have commentary in terms of introducing the requests and giving my final thoughts towards the end of the song. So that's the only difference that'll be made. And it will all be post-narrated with the exception of the wheel, which will be live narrated because you guys want to hear my reactions to that. And whenever I have guests on, that will also be live narrated, my segments as well. So that's the only minor tweaks to this. Other than that, I really hope you guys enjoy the difference. This is kind of like a testing episode to see how that works out. So in the comment section / chat, because I'm also going to be premiering this, let me know if you like this change a little bit more, or if you like it a lot more than how the format used to be. And if you're excited for this episode, let me know by dropping a like down below, comment your requests, and I'm also going to do a very funny YouTube thing where I tell you guys that 87% of you guys, almost 88% of you guys are not subscribed to my channel. Let's see if we can get that not subscribed number to, let's say, 77.7%. That's a very lucky number. If we could get it to that point by the next episode, I will be greatly thankful for all you guys. Anyways, let's hop on in. And folks, starting us off on this lovely second journey here on Minute 39 is someone who's been waiting very patiently for their request to get in. I heavily apologize if it took this long to get to your request, but I hope it's all worth it. Shadow Logia 250 requested 2-side levers on the hard or above difficulty. I'm going with hard. With Miku, and both the module choices are the exact same, being regret. And I just read this now. Apparently I can also use accessories, but I didn't really have the time to put on accessories back when I was recording it. Actually, when I was recording it, I had distractions, so figures. But I do have it here. I have the regret modules, and I'm actually using skins, which you can use in F second and F. And I wish they actually brought that into Future Tone to make a mix. That's kind of a unique, cool thing that I didn't even think about until just playing it recently. So there's that. So you see the modules right there. And let's see how I do on 2-sided levers. F second edition. Even though it's not really a song, it's more the gameplay. You know what I mean, though. I completely underestimated the hard difficulty here. I honestly thought it was gonna be like the normal difficulty in Future Tone, but no, there was a couple curveballs here and there. Not too bad, but a couple curveballs. Also, if you're wondering how I got the regret module, I had a copy of Diva F, and I was able to transfer the save data in order for me to get the regret module. I actually bought it from the F game and then transferred to F second completely free. Otherwise, I think you had to play a certain song 5 times. I'm not too sure. But Shadow Lukia, thank you for the request. I hope it was well worth the wait. And let's move on to the next one. Oh boy, you guys are already kicking me in the curve here. 1 7-star and then the highest star possible. 10-star. It shouldn't be that bad, right? Well, George Collins requested the intense voice of Hatsune Miku on Extreme with the Infinity module. That is the following module choice for this one. Even in like a post variation, I could feel it. Like, just strain my bones. I could just feel it. It's some alright. Also, there was someone who was modding a lot, or quote-unquote modding a lot. Not pointing any names, but if you do it again, I will have to, like, remove you from even chatting in the Premiere chat. So please do not do that again. But yes, I'm also using, I think it's Safe Assist. Or was it Recovery? I think it was Recovery because, yeah, even though 10-star can be a little bit easier in F2nd, that doesn't mean I can do well on them, just saying. Anyways, let's see how I do despite being on 10-star. I absolutely made the right call in using the recovery choice because, again, it's 10-star. I don't expect to do it at least passably well in the first run, but it took 2 attempts and I got pretty darn close to actually getting at least a standard, which is kind of surprising. But then again, it's F2nd. I think extreme songs in here are way easier to get than in Future Tone. I say that as I've perfected Cat Food on extreme and Roshan Yukai on extra extreme, so I think I'm just shooting myself in the foot by mentioning those, but you get the point. Anyways, yeah, that was the thing. So thank you, George Collins, for that request. And let's move on to the next one. Just wait for it. Yeah, there's no S. Now here is an extreme song I think I can do decently well. And I forgot to mention this during the last episode, but I don't actually have the DLC for F second. I'm planning to get it at some point in the future, but I'm also saving up for PS5 and other games that I might want to play at some point in the future. But I decided to twist a request for Mega Mix and make it F second. And from Human Person, we have Luku Luku Night Fever on the extreme difficulty with the Cybernation module. So pretty easy, pretty simple. No accessories and no tweaking necessary in order to make it good. Let's see how I do. So when I first played through Luka Luka Night Fever on Extreme off-screen before even starting this episode, the ending kind of confused me because I'm so used to Future Tone's version where it's like pretty much the same, but the close notes were towards the end of each one, which is kind of interesting. So I had to remember next time I play F2 that that's what the end is. But other than that, it was actually pretty easy for Extreme. And actually kind of easy to get a grade on that too. So I'm glad I decided to twist a Mega Mix request to do F2. And Luka Luka Night Fever is one of those classic Luka songs. You can't go wrong with that. But thank you, Human Person. And this is from the Christmas episode. I know, talking about Christmas and like almost April. What's wrong with me? Let's move on to the next request. And for the first time ever, you get to play the song. It is quite amazing that it took us 130 episodes to do this, but actually, yeah, 130 episodes to do this, but we have this. From Makoto, we have Kagero Days, I hope I pronounced that correctly, on either hard or extreme. I'm gonna do hard because I don't have unlocked on extreme, with the following module choices of Supreme and Deep Deep Sky. Beautiful choices, wonderful song. Doesn't really get that much representation. I wish this wasn't Mega Mix as DLC because it's so good. I'll let you guys listen to it in case you haven't. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of you that are used to like Mega Mix and Future Tone have not listened to this before. You'll love it, trust me. Wow, I really missed a note there. That's kind of disappointing. Also, screw the beginning part of this portion. Oh, that gave me nightmares. It really did. It shouldn't have, but like, I'm not used to like the arrows and the star thing combined. I don't even think that was an X. That's got to be like an F second thing, or was there? I have not played the hard charts on F, so I don't know if that was there either. But like, man, that really threw me for a loop. I think it took like 20 attempts for me to actually get what I was satisfied with. I even tried using the shoulder buttons to get through that, and man, that didn't work at all. I mean, it does, and I recommend it, but still, it's painful. Anyways, thank you, Makoto, for that request, and let's move on to the next one. And guys, I'm freaking excited for this one, because number one, this is a returning person we haven't seen in a while, but number two, this is the best version of Cantarella you will ever hear. From Zekroid LP, long time no see, bud, we have Cantarella on the hard difficulty, but I'm gonna crank it up a notch and do extreme, that's okay with you, with Kaito and whatever module I have, and no additional features whatsoever. If you have never heard this version of Cantarella, prepare yourselves. This is hands down, the best Cantarella you'll ever hear. Kaito does not sound like Kermit the Frog. It is a miracle. This version puts Future Tone and Megamix's version to shame. Why isn't this in Future Tone and Megamix? Why wasn't this the version? It's so good! I'm sorry, I'm geeking out, but it's actually phenomenal. This is the best version. I explained it all in the beginning. I don't need to explain it again. It is so good. And this was actually the main reason why I got F second, because someone actually spoiled this particular PV to me in one of her chats on Twitch. I'll see you later on. But thank you for that request, Zekroid LP, and let's move on to that final request. So this person did spoil Cantarella for me, but that also encouraged me to finally buy a PS3 and get F and F2 to see what I was missing out on. And that same person happened to be the second guest ever on Minute 39 for the 121st episode. Sugar Coated Kiss. Now, this was actually a request from the 121st, but I could choose either between Snowman or Wintry Winds. Obviously, in that episode, I'm going to spoil it, I did choose Snowman, but I decided since I didn't have that many requests for F2 this episode, that I would go back and do the Wintry Winds extreme version that she requested as well. So Dana, if you're watching this, you're welcome. You're getting your other requested song in F2. Lots of nostalgia for you, I know. But I'm excited to do this one, and as you can see, I did clear before on Standard. It's not bad by any means. It's actually really good and really fun to do. There's a couple things you'll see that I even have flaws with, but yeah, that's enough of that. So enjoy a special guest appearance once again. Although it's not in narration form, it's actually in the request. You know what I mean. Hopefully you saw why I got a standard at the beginning, but I'm even surprised now that I got a grade, though barely a grade at that term. Once again, it is a very fun song to do on Extreme, especially in F2, where I don't think I could even say that about the Future Tone version. It feels like a shift between fun extreme songs in future tone and fun songs here in F second for this episode. It seems like it's a theme going on, and even I just figured that out just recently with this song for some reason. Man, you think when I mentioned other extra extreme and extreme songs, one of the other requests, you think I'd finally get it, but no, I don't. But Dana, if you happen to be watching this, thank you so much, not only for your requests 10 episodes ago, that still holds a very special place in my heart, but also thank you for finally giving me the motivation to get a PS3 and to try out F and F second. That has been the best decisions I have ever made. And with that being said, it's time for the wheel. Or there would have been a wheel, except I forgot to record the wheel, but I do know what it landed on. It landed on One Shot. Now, I wasn't sure how I was going to do One Shot, because I don't remember what the rule set is for One Shot. It's just one of those that seems to be like random every single time, but I do remember it was random. I decided to go hard, and I think it lands on something that's a little bit easy, I think. You'll see in a sec. And then we'll try it out later on. And it just so happened to land on Glory 3-9, a good song in my opinion. Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't sure how I was going to do One Shot, but I'm actually glad I did it the way that I did, because now I think I remember that's how it was random, whatever difficulty I had the most clears on, and I guess hard was, actually it would have been normal, but since I have all the songs locked on hard, I think I'm going to do it that way. We end up going to F second or F the next time, which is just random difficulties that being on hard and whatnot. But again, I didn't have the wheel. I thought I recorded the wheel, but I guess I didn't. I know I spun it, but I guess I didn't record that part. Or it might have been on my other computer. I have 2 laptops, so I don't even remember. But with that being said, the next wheel will be live narrated, as I said in the beginning of the episode. And that is it for this episode of Minute 39. Now, I do have one more thing, and I don't know why I decided to do this, but who wants to see Miku getting petted? Don't know why I decided to end it off on that. I did. I guess it was to show off the features for those of you who never played F or F second in your life. You get to see a little bit of it, but okay, well, that's a little bit interesting. But I guess while we're going through petting Miku. Oh, this crap does not fly in 2021, I tell you. Oh, and of course it gets nowhere. I'm sorry, I actually forgot I did this towards the end. Oh my gosh, but a little bit nostalgic treat, petting Miku, touching her a lot. Oh my gosh, if this video gets demonetized, this might be the reason why the copyright claims. Anyways, thank you for watching this episode. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe again. Let's get that number to 77.7% lucky number. Ring the bell so that you're notified when any of my future videos, whether it's Minute 39 or other content, show up in your feed. And I will see you guys next time for more Minute 39 madness, hopefully with less petting. Do remember to take care. Gosh, why do I think it was a good idea to end it up on that?